What is going on, everybody? Yvonne here, and today we're going to cover a very powerful marketing solution, ClickFunnels, and talk about the different plans within it. There are two plans that ClickFunnels has built within it, and to a naked eye, you may not understand the difference right away. However, there's going to be subtle differences that may influence your decision. Thus, today, we're going to do a high-level overview over the ClickFunnels platform and to really figure out if it's going to be the right solution for you. Now, to start things off, let's go ahead and take a look at both the plans to see exactly what they have to offer. As you guys see, within both the startup and the pro version, pretty much all the features we have a limited amount of. However, the big differences lie on the amount of team members you can have, as well as the brand workspaces. Now, team members, pretty self-explanatory, and that's the amount of people that can actually be on that specific profile. For most of you guys that are watching this video, unless you have a huge marketing team, the startup version is going to make more sense. The reason behind it is the majority of the times you guys are not going to need more than 3 team members. The team member amount usually comes in as you guys scale your organization. The part that's going to be a little bit more important is going to be the brand workspace. And pretty much what that is going to be a way for us to separate all of our funnels, courses, members, stuff like that within their specific sector, right? Because most of the time you don't want funnels, analytics, team members to be kind of mixing in within one another. And that's why having a brand workspace can be really useful. So let's go ahead and take a look at how that's going to look like under the hood. Now, if you guys want to follow along with everything that I'm doing, there's going to be an exclusive link down below for a 14-day free trial of the platform. So to get started, let's go ahead and type your guys' email in and press start free trial. Then it should lead you to this page right over here where you're going to enter basic information about yourself, such as your first and last name, email, phone number, stuff like that. Awesome. Now, once we got our financial information in here, remember, it's not going to charge you for the first 14 days, so no need to worry about it. And let's go ahead and press start our free trial. Awesome. Now from here, ClickFunnels, as part of the setup process, does a really good job with assisting us on actually building our very first funnel. So let's go ahead and build an opt-in funnel. Let's press next. From here on, we can actually select the color that we want to have and the style, the images that we want to have, or even our text and what we're offering. So let's say the text is going to be pro versus startup plan, and it's going to be in playful tone. And let's go ahead and create it. Awesome. Now from here, ClickFunnels is actually doing most of the heavy lifting for us. It's going to make our very first funnel for us, and we can actually customize it later on. And boom, check it out. Right over here, we see we have one workspace available. The reason why I'm mentioning this is because within the pro level, there's going to be 10 of them available. So it all kind of depends on the needs of you guys' team, if we actually need it or not. But I'm telling you guys, if you guys are a one-person team, just stick with the startup version. It's going to do everything you guys need it to do. So let's go ahead and press here. And it's going to be one workspace attached to my account. And when we're talking about that workspace, what I mean by this is organizing all the content and data that we have within that specific sector all into one place. So with this specific workspace that I have up right now, as you guys see, I have a bunch of test funnels already in here. Now, for example, if I'm running an agency and I'm focusing on one specific business, that can have their own specific workspace. However, if there's another business we're working on, I probably don't want to dilute the two businesses together. So I want to have another workspace associated with it. In addition to that, that's when it can make sense to actually onboard other employees. And that's when that larger team size can actually make sense. So if you have a smaller team, the startup version makes sense. However, if your team is scaling, that's when I would opt in for that professional plan. But again, the big part about this is since we're collecting all this information about our prospects and our funnels, we want to make sure that it's all centralized within one place. And the worst thing that we can do for ourselves is if we're doing marketing for different businesses or sectors to dilute them and not know what's going on. And here's what I mean by this. Hypothetically, let's go ahead and go into this funnel. As you guys see, it has all the information that has to do with page views, opt-ins, or even thank you messages that were sent out. All at the same time, all the stats, whenever it comes to average cart value, earnings per click, stuff like that, is going to be listed on the left-hand side right over here. And look, all that information and the products that we're selling is going to be completely different from one workspace to another. And this is what I mean by this. Think of it as like oil and water. You do not want to mix the two together. And that's why if you do have a bigger team, it may make sense to go with the professional version or if you're managing multiple businesses. However, if you're just doing it for one business and you're a one-man show, just go with the startup version. You won't regret it. ClickFunnels has a bunch of awesome features when it comes to marketing automation and keeping all the information regarding our leads all within one place. And if we go ahead and click on the customer section right over here and click on contacts, we can see right off the bat that if we do have different businesses, we don't want to mix them together. because most likely those specific contacts came from different funnels, and most of the time they can actually be put in different segments. And that's why we do not want to associate them with one another, because they're going to probably be buying different things and they're going to have different analytics associated with them. And that's why having different brand workspaces will be really useful for scaling growing teams. And there you guys have it. That was the biggest difference between the startup and the professional plans within ClickFunnels. As you guys see, at the end of the day, it all kind of depends on what your team is looking for and the makeup of you guys' team. Marketing efforts do differ ranging from team to team, so really think about which plan is going to be right for you. If you guys do want to try out ClickFunnels, there's going to be an exclusive link down in the description. So if you do want to try out the platform, please make sure to go through it, as it tremendously helps support the channel if you go through our link. On this channel, we make videos regarding different tools and platforms when it comes to starting and growing your guys' business. And if you guys get some value out of this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. Till next time, peace.